Your video is paused.
So can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So our presentation is about province number 3, which is named as Bhagmati Province. So first, the introduction to our province. Nepal is divided into 7 provinces, and they have named province number 3 as Bhagmati Province and maintained Hetauda as the capital after the provincial assembly members voted for Hetauda as the capital city. The name for this province was decided after 110 provincial assembly members casted their votes to decide the name of the province. Bhagmati Province is one of the biggest and most not biggest, the most populous province among the 7 provinces in Nepal, and it is also the fifth largest province by area. Um, Hetauda was declared as the permanent state capital on January 12, 2020, and there are total of 119 local administrative units in the province, which include 3 metropolitan cities, 1 submetropolitan cities, 41 urban municipalities, and 74 rural municipalities inside the province. And Bagmati is divided into 13 districts, which uh, is divided into 13 districts. Um, so, Vishnu Prasad Prasai is the provincial chief of Bagmati province, and Dornami Paudel is the chief minister of Bagmati province. So, uh, Bagmati province takes up uh, the area of the province is 20,300 square kilometer, and the population is uh, 5 lakhs 50. I mean, yeah, 529,452 according to the census of 2068. There are 13 of there are a total number of 13 districts, and there are a total of 119 local levels. The headquarters are Hetauda, and as I said earlier, the provincial chief is Vishnu Prasad Prasai, and the chief minister is Dornami Paudel. So this is the Bagmati province in the map of Nepal, and these are the districts of the province and district headquarters. And these are the main trade centers of the province. You can see Hetauda, Bharatpur, Bonepa, Dhulikhel, Lalitpur, Bhaktapur, and Kathmandu. Climate and environment.
Climate and environment of Bhagmati province has the climatic variation which is associated with the diverse nature of its topography and altitude. Climatic zone of Bhagmati province starts from high Himal in the north above 5,000 meter with tundra and Arctic climate to Siwalik region in the south, 500 to 1,000 meter with subtropical climatic zone. The province has altitude low enough to support deciduous coniferous and alpine forest and woodlands. 27.29% land is covered by forest. Temperature varies with altitude. The province is the home to the country capital. Kathmandu is mostly hilly and mountainous and hosts mountain peaks including Gauri Shankar, Langtang, Jugal, and Ganesh mountains. This is the location of mountain and rivers you can see in the map. Religions of people living in Bhagmati province are the main inhabitants of the people living here are Bote and Sherpa of the mountain region, whereas Newars are the major inhabitants of Kathmandu Valley. So Tharu, Magar, Tamang, Jirel, Brahmin, Chetri, Dalit, etc. are living in different parts of the province. Pashupatinath, Buddha Nilkantha, Swayambhunath being the few religious sites located in the province. Along with these places, places like Bhaktapur Dara Square and Patan Dara Square are also situated here. Kathmandu being the most populous province of Nepal, it possesses rich cultural diversity and resident communities and caste including Newars, Tamang, Madhises, Sherpa, Tharu, Chepang, Jirel, Brahmin, Chetri, and more. Hinduism is the most followed religion in the province with 71.78% of the population identifying as Hindus. Buddhists are the largest minority population with 23.28% of the population following Buddhism, and Christianity is followed by 2.87% of the population in the province. So Christianity is the lowest. Tamang is the largest ethnic group in the province, making up around 20.54% of the population. Hill Brahmins are the next largest group, making up around 18.32% uh, if of the population, followed by Chetris 17.13% and Newar 17.7%. Respectively. Similarly, Magar, Kami, and Gurung make up 4.87%, 2.52%, and 2.22% of the population respectively. Tharu 1.63%, Rai 1.52%, and Damai 1.36%, Sarki 1.33%, and Sepang 1.16% are other smaller ethnic group in the Bhagmati Province. So this is the religious of the people living in Bhagmati Province. Some famous places of Bhagmati Province are, you can see in the picture. Thank you. What do
Sir, you
you
are.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this. Okay. Last time in like while presenting of Gautam no, Buddha Jayanti also, it was muted when I was speaking. I could see my recording later on. Okay. So why I turned off my mic is because just to make sure no one gets disturbed from my background sound also. Okay. Like there might be sounds from my background, and I want you to just concentrate on the class. That's why I immediately turn it off. Same I want it from others, so that no one has to listen to anyone's background and get distracted. So looking at this, the presentation was more than 5 minutes. I think that's okay, and we could see most of the maps of Nepal also being done over there. So that is also good. So I think they met up that criteria as well. However, I'll be checking them individually right now, not in front of you. Or when I check, I'll be seeing if they're included again and again or not. Okay. Uh, so do you have any question regarding province number 3? Okay, so no question for province number regarding province number 3.
So,
And
what do you mean by
all,
provincial?
uh, yes, Sonakshi, I couldn't hear.
So, like,
What do you?
what do you mean by provincial chief, and like, what do they do?
Okay, so if you see, like according to our federalism, we have different. Mainly, chief ministers are the one who are working there, and provincial uh, chief is the chief. Somewhat like you can see in our countries, like president level. Okay, same way you have the provincial chief for each of the state, but on mainly we will be hearing the chief minister's name because they're the ones who have been working out mainly in the executive. So they're in the executive. Chief ministers are more or less in the executive body who are exactly working, who are exactly making things happen based on what is the plan done by the legislative of that. Like we have 175 165, I mean to say 165 members from proportional plus 110 to 175 in the legislative of federal level. So those all of them plan in the parliament, and whatever they have planned out, the executive body consisting of president, prime minister and ministers have to implement that, execute them. Same way you can see your chief ministers are the one to execute, and the provincial chief is like the chief of the province itself. So we can see that more in detail in federalism when we go to unit 4, although this is still not needed so much in detail for us. We'll still talk about that in unit number 4 in civil awareness when we study legislative, executive, and judiciary. Okay, now let's just have one more group present it and just finish it today. Okay, just one province on it became. Another group, only one group, and then we'll just wrap it up. Another group.
Sir, I guess but time is up.
Yeah, we just wanted to at least finish two provinces today, and then why no one is ready to present? It's not like it doesn't take too much time.
So, but then like our parents say like, why are you taking so much time? You should your class was over like so long time ago and stuff like that.
Okay, if none of them are like just immediately ready, also it's fine. So by next week, not next week, next class, I hope everyone is ready. We'll begin from immediately from first itself. Okay, for the presentation. Okay, so I'll keep few questions regarding province 3 as assignment. Okay, it's there, and others who have not finished, please try to gather and then finish it here. Okay, if you have not finished it. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
So,
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Yeah, bye.